Dwindling DS Diva. My name is Amber, and today we are going to talk about my week number 14 update. So, after my trip to the ICU, it took me about a week and a half to start feeling normal again. I was still kind of dizzy when I got back, and I was still rehydrating my body, so I was pretty thirsty. I was still really tired. It took a long time for me to bounce back and feel like I had more energy again. So I spent about a week and a half just kind of resting. My vision still was a little jumpy as well, and I still had really bad nausea, which has calmed down some. That may be because Dr. Cottom prescribed me some Zolfram to take, and maybe it's just because of that, I don't know, but I'm starting to feel a lot better now. At this point, I finally feel like I am normal again, so it takes a long time to bounce back from that. It's crazy because it's like a wound that you can't see, but it really took me down. So I was struggling last 2 weeks, as I told you in the previous video. After I got out of the hospital, I had only lost like half a pound that week, but I also put on a lot of weight the following week because it was all a bunch of water weight that I was putting back on. So I had gone up. And then last week I lost a little bit, but I'm finally on track. I have been doing really well. And this week I lost 8.1 pounds. Yay! So my stats, for my highest weight, I was 341.7 pounds. And prior to my surgery, I wasn't required to lose any weight. So that is my highest weight right before surgery. I talked about like my health condition and the issues that were causing me to gain so much weight in prior videos, so I won't go back over that again. But my current weight now is 266.8 pounds, so I've lost a total of 74.9 pounds, which just blows my mind. But it's really weird too, because the mind games with losing weight is just crazy. Sometimes I'm like, wow, I've lost a lot of weight, and I can really tell that I've lost a lot of weight in many different ways. And then there is those times where I still feel really fat. I mean, I am still really fat, but not as fat as I was. You know what I mean. I don't feel like I've come as far as I have sometimes. I think that the previous week where I was having those issues with rehydrating and everything after surgery, and then I got my period right after that week where I put on weight, I think that was really discouraging, and that probably didn't help me to feel like I am making as much progress as I am. So it's really good sometimes to go back and look at it. So 74.9 pounds since October 20th is pretty crazy. I've been doing really, really well on making all my goals. So I've been hitting my protein goal every day. I've been hitting my calorie goal. Some days it's harder than other days. Like sometimes I feel like I just have to shove food in my face all the time, and I don't want to, but I'm making that goal, and I feel like I'm going to continue to push myself to force feed even when I don't want to eat, because obviously like this week I felt like I overate a lot because I was forcing myself to make those goals, but they paid off because I made 8.1 pounds of loss this week. So hitting those goals are really important. After getting off Jardiance from the ICU visit, my blood sugars were crazy for a while, and they're finally pretty level. I am taking the glipizide again. I talked to my endocrinologist about going and trying metformin again. I tried metformin before I took glipizide, but TMI, it caused diarrhea for me. My body just couldn't handle it. But one of the side effects of having the surgery as well is you can have constipation too. So I figured might as well try metformin again, because if it does promote my weight loss more than the glipizide does, I want to make that transition to try to promote even more weight loss every week. So right now I am starting to take the metformin, and then I'm going to start easing off the glipizide as I increase the metformin to where my endocrinologist wants me to be taking it. So we'll see how that works in the next couple weeks. Hopefully my sugars don't go up, because they're good, and that would be really sad and upsetting. That I'll have to go back on the glipizide again, because my blood sugars are really good where they are right now, and I don't want to jeopardize that. So in my previous videos, I've mentioned that I wear a CGM. It's a constant glucose monitor. And currently right now it says that I'm in range 98% of the time. So it's been really good, and I want to try to keep it where it is. So hopefully everything works out and the metformin works well for me, because I really want to promote my weight loss, but I really don't want to have my sugars high. So there's that. The other thing that's been really crazy is my clothes. My clothes are starting to get pretty baggy. I'm starting to get pretty baggy too, if I'm being completely honest. I have some excess skin issues already. Blows my mind. So I'm terrified for continuing to lose weight, because I'm going to look like this horribly sad, deflated balloon, but that's the way it is, I guess. I have you probably don't want to know. Skip it. But my clothes are crazy. So one of my favorite tank tops, that red one you may have seen me wear in one of my previous videos, was my favorite, is now really long on me, almost down to my knees. And a lot of my jammies, I wear little baby doll jammies to sleep, and they were little mini skirt, because they're just pajamas, and now they're really long too. So my clothes are getting baggy, but I'm going to try to wear the clothes that I have right now for as long as humanly possible, because with the pandemic and everything, and me working from home, there's no point in me buying clothes to work my way down to my maintenance weight when I don't go anywhere. I don't see anyone. I don't have to go to work. I work from home. So, nobody's seeing me. So no one cares if I'm wearing giant baggy clothes or not. So I'm going to save me some dollars and save that money for when I have to do my shopping spree for when I hit my maintenance weight, and just hold out on the clothes for as long as humanly possible. So yeah, this week is going really good. So I'm happy. I'm feeling positive, and I'm looking forward to next week. Hopefully it goes as well as this week. Honestly, I don't understand weight loss at all. I know I said in a previous video that it is more of a descending wave than a straight decline, and that is true, but it's crazy and weird, because sometimes I'll lose a bunch of weight in a week, and other times I lose a little bit, sometimes in between, sometimes not at all, and there seems to be no rhyme or reason to really any of it. So it's crazy. And I'm really sorry if you can hear the vacuum in the background. my daughter decided to vacuum right now for some reason. So at least she's vacuuming, you know? Can't complain about that. So do you guys have any questions for me? They can be surgery related, post-surgery related, diet related. They can be about me. Any questions that you guys want to ask. Anything that you'd like me to cover in a video, any specific topics. I feel like when I do these on a weekly basis, I just don't really know what to say because it's a whole lot of the same thing for me. I've watched a lot of other videos when I was preparing for surgery, and they were great, way better than mine. I feel like maybe it's because of the pandemic and the fact that I don't really go anywhere or do anything or talk to anyone, that I just don't really have a whole lot of varying difference from week to week aside from my weight. So there's that. Yeah. So let me know what you guys think, and I will catch you in the next video. Bye.